this is how it began. The whistles have blown, the bells have rung, the bands are playing. The war in Europe is over.
"1945. War is over and Kiwis throughout the country are dancing in the streets. It's VJ Day and there's plenty to celebrate." After the euphoria, war-weary workers returned to work. Slowly, thousands of servicemen and women, including hundreds of post office staff, make their way back into civilian life. After 6 years of war, New Zealand wastes no time moving into recovery mode. The Post Office, known then as the Post and Telegraph Department, was a major employer and had lost hundreds of its workers in 2 world wars and a flu pandemic. On December 18, 1945, determined to support their colleagues, a group of employees established the Post Office Welfare Fund, with a view to helping rehabilitate their colleagues and their families with affordable holidays. 2 converted army huts at Auckland's Musick Point were the very first holiday cottages. They were a resounding success. Within a year, there was 16. Support went beyond holidays, however. Sick employees were regularly visited by members of local committees and provided with the support they needed. Fast forward 80 years, and the name of the fund is now the Marram Community Trust, with manaakitanga still very much at its heart. There have been a couple of name changes along the way, reflecting changing times, of course. The splitting of the Post Office into 3 state-owned enterprises, New Zealand Post, Postbank and Telecom in 1987, for instance. Some of you will remember when Marram was called Seven Away Trust Aid, just as you will remember the humble first cottages, having to mow lawns, having to do some gardening, and even having, in some cases, to boil the copper on washing day. These cottages are now fully equipped modern homes with things that were unheard of back in 1945. Double beds, for instance. They weren't introduced until the 1960s. Wi-Fi was not even thought of, or taking your pets on holiday, or booking online and not having to take your own linen. Today's modern purpose-built homes, apartments and townhouses are definitely no longer cottages. And of course, in 1987, healthcare benefits were added to assist Marram contributors pay for their healthcare. What a journey it's been. Now the community numbers over 35,000 people and has 154 holiday homes and more than 100 affiliated employer organisations. Much has changed in 80 years, but the principles at the core of everything Marram stands for have not. The health and well-being of its community is still very much at the heart of everything the Trust does. An 80-year anniversary is a time to look back nostalgically. It's also a time to look forward with purpose. Technology will keep improving the holiday home and healthcare experience. And as CEO Glenn Clark says, working hard, all of us will ensure that this wonderful legacy lives on. So raise a glass, whānau, and it's a very happy 80th anniversary to Marram.